Next. The clerk doesn't look up. He stays still as others move past. Chairs scrape away. Someone coughs. He clears his throat, waits. No one meets his eyes. The room knows him, chooses not to. Silence settles, trained, comfortable. Being unseen here costs nothing to anyone. It has learned this habit long before he arrived. He laughs as he walks in. Relax, he says, smiling wide. People smile back. He doesn't hurry. He never has to. The man waiting keeps still, breath slow. He says nothing. His silence stands firm, learned from years of being pushed aside. Others watch quietly, unsure, sensing control shift, without sound. For once today here, you'll have to wait. He says it lightly. No anger, no pause. The words hit harder than shouting. I've been waiting for years, comes back calm. Chairs stay still, eyes drop. No one steps in. The room exhales, choosing ease over truth, comfort over conscience. Silence spreads, heavy, learned, practiced, familiar, safe, approved, shared, here. Someone clears a throat. Papers shuffle. He reaches into his bag slowly. No one looks. Sir? A voice asks, bored. He doesn't answer. His fingers close around the object. It feels heavy with memory. Silence stays calm, confident, unaware it is about to crack open in this room that learned to ignore men like him. They said it was pending. A pause. Still pending, another voice once said, his name stamped, again, again. Meetings ended early. Smiles stayed polite. Nothing moved. He learned how quietly people disappear when systems speak softly and stop listening there. Approved. A hand lifts, no hesitation. Misunderstanding, someone adds quietly. No one argues. Doors close. Promotions move forward. He rises while names fade behind him. A colleague whispers, better stay quiet. Another looks away. Silence becomes permission, and fear starts sounding like agreement in rooms where truth never gets a seat anymore. I stayed quiet. A voice breaks first. Me too, another replies. The hallway memory returns. Empty doors, no answers. A clerk whispers, I should have spoken. A reporter lowers eyes. They told me to stop. No anger, only regret. Small voices gather, realizing silence was never protection, just something they were taught to carry. Have you seen this? Someone asks. No answer at first, just scrolling. Then, it's everywhere. A pause. That voice? It's him. Phones light up one after another. An officer whispers, we can't ignore this. A reporter says softly, this changes everything. Silence breaks, not loudly, but enough to make power finally hesitate for the first time. Start recording? Someone asks. No one answers. He walks in late, smiling, trying to steady it. We can proceed, he says. No one reacts. Across the room, the man he ignored sits still. No words, just calm eyes. The silence feels different now, not his control anymore. Something in the room has already shifted. Play it, a voice says. Audio fills the room. A message pops up on screen, then another. This isn't complete, he mutters. No one responds. Dates align, clean, sharp. A chair moves slightly. Someone looks down. Reputation doesn't speak now. The truth sits there quietly, and power starts losing its grip without noise. That's not the full context, he says quickly. A pause follows. Then why did you ignore him? The room goes still. No reply comes. No defense holds. His breath breaks slightly. Silence grows heavier than words, showing years of choices stacked in one question no one can escape or rewrite anymore. No one speaks at first. His voice comes low. I need support here. No answer. Eyes avoid him. Chairs stay still. He looks around again, slower now. Anyone? Silence answers. Cameras shift toward the man who waited. He says nothing, just sits calm. For the first time, the room listens without choosing sides. Hello? No reply. He scrolls again. Old photos, old praise. Why is no one answering? He asks quietly. Silence on the phone. A neighbor passes outside. No greeting. Messages stay unopened. He whispers, I did everything right. No one responds. The room feels smaller now, not loud like before, just empty and slowly fading away. Your role has been updated, someone says. No explanation follows. Wait, what does that mean? He asks. Silence answers. Emails stop. Meetings continue without him. A door closes softly behind another name. He says, I built this place. No reply comes. Paperwork moves on. His authority fades without noise, without anger, without anyone looking back. Sir, someone says, but stops. He keeps walking. Steps slow, steady. A guard moves aside without being asked. Is that him? A whisper follows. No one answers it. He hears it, doesn't react. The same hallway feels different now. No pride in his face, only calm. Silence follows him, but this time it doesn't erase him. New policy update, someone reads quietly. Papers pinned to the wall. No applause, no reaction. He looks at it and says, so it changed. A pause. Another voice. It had to. He nods slowly. I didn't speak louder, he says. Silence follows. I just made sure the truth could stand. The room stays still, but feels different now.